Join me. Together we can rule the galaxy far and south.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Hello there, Space Wizards, Plastic Spacemen, and Rebel Princesses. This is Todd Hoffman, and
John Hoffman.
you're listening to Big T and Little T, a Star Wars podcast. Welcome to episode 219. Today, we're talking to fellow Midwest Garrison member and friend of the show, TJ Wanagus. Am I saying that right? I got it, maybe?
Wanagus.
See, I practiced like 3 times, and I totally blew it right in the intro, so... Thanks for coming to the show. Even though I can't say your last name, I apologize. Thanks, TJ, for your...
That's completely okay. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah. Joining me, Trent. How you doing, man?
Good.
You doing good?
Yeah.
You're not my little buddy anymore. You're like almost my big buddy now. I can't say little buddy because you were like tiny. Now you're getting big and stuff. So, well, we had a good 4th. Did you have a good 4th, TJ?
Yeah, very busy. Went to a lot of different places. We did not the Bartlett parade, but we did the other parade in Carroll Stream
Okay.
on the actual 4th.
Well, how is it more tolerable than the Death March?
I felt like it was, but it downpoured like right before the parade started. So everybody had their armor at the beginning of the parade, parked at the end of the parade route, and then came back to very, very wet TKs. So, I was fine. I handled more than anything.
Yeah.
Just to kind of make sure nobody.
So it was kind of the same thing where you
help,
set up,
so.
dump your gear, go drop off, come back, suit up. Yeah,
Correct.
gotcha.
Yeah. So in between of that, it
Yeah.
downpoured for like 20 minutes. Like
Great.
can't even see in front of you. Yeah.
Right. Fantastic.
That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't. It didn't rain by us, did it?
No.
Yeah. So
We had in 2019 or 2018, we had like Noah's Ark.
yeah, there was one year. So my buddy, he lives in Bolingbrook, and we go there because he lives close to the golf course where they launched the fireworks. So we just walk and do this. So I think it was 2019,
Maybe.
maybe. So it's a 20% chance of rain or whatever, right? And so we get around the corner to where we're going to go see the fireworks, and it's just black. Just like black, like blackness, like death metal black, like just total black. And we're like, why are they starting the fireworks early? Well, the storm was coming, So it's about a mile from house to launch point or whatever. And it just started downpouring, bro. And it was like, it was freaking Noah's Ark, man. And then as we got closer, we were just like drenched. Then these big like lightning bolts start coming down, and one was like super close. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we're gonna die out here in the storm.
I was loving it.
Yeah, and Trent's like, I think you were like 3 or 4, and you're like, this is awesome. I'm like, we're gonna die.
No, all the girls were like,
Yeah, it was. It was just. It's just one of those like summer torrential sideways.
Right.
It was awful. Yeah, and it was only 20% rain. Only 20%. It was like this huge storm. But, anyways, I digress. We've been playing. Are you a Tony Hawk fan?
Back in the day, I was. Yeah, I played those games for
Yes.
PlayStation 2, all that fun stuff.
Yeah. So they just remade Pro Skater 3 and 4. And they kind of repackaged it, a couple new levels, stuff like that. And so Trent and I have been grinding away.
yes.
Just doing. We're this weekend we did Secret Pandas. They had pandas everywhere in the level, and you get to unlock Jack Black, Officer Dick,
Okay. Nice.
Constable.
cool.
What's his like?
Constable Richard.
Constable Richard. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's these like impossibly defined pandas that.
Some of them are easy.
Yeah, but like some of them I would have never found in my life. Like, I don't know how these people. That's what YouTube's all about. Like how these people know where everything's at. It's just so dumb.
Yeah.
So. And then they make it look super easy getting to this. Like, oh, you just do this wall ride and get up here, boom, 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 and it's like 3 seconds. You're like,
Right.
20 minutes later, we're like, I think we got it.
Yeah. We got we did the Tokyo one was hard. We had to do like a.
Yeah, there's a Tokyo one.
He said you had to max out your stats, and we got up there barely. And it was like behind a wall. It was like did a grind around the wall, and he's like there with like maybe 5 feet. And
Yeah, and of course, if you fall over, then it resets to a different area. You know, it's all it's all these things.
I know.
You know, it's like the old school games where it's like this programmer was so sadistic because they knew like that bullet is gonna hit me right where I'm at. You know, it's like, oh my god.
And the one with
you know, like Contra. You know, Contra is like
that one's hard.
the worst. But anyways,
And we also got the water tower one. That one sucked.
the water tower one, I thought we were gonna lose our mind with the water tower. It's like this: hit the gap, you hit the rail, then you jump on the water tower and you go around the water tower, and then there's like a telephone wire that conveniently goes to this other smokestack, and like you got like this minimal window of where to jump to get it to it.
It's basically
And it was like
you got on a roof.
Yeah.
Then you jumped onto a grind or a rail, and you had to go around.
It was
around it. It's like a circle, but you have to go around
yeah,
like
it was dumb.
a third of one third of the way. Then you have to don't even have to hit A. You just hit B, and it goes down. For the whole time we were hitting A to jump
We were
off.
jumping and flying off.
Yeah.
These are first world problems, TJ. These are first
Did you
world.
ever? Yeah. Did you ever? I never played it back when I was a kid, but one of the X-Men games for Genesis, the last level, it tells you to hit the reset button, and it's like you genuinely have to hit the reset button. But if you don't, then you lose the game and it starts over. So like you actually have to like go up to the Genesis and click the reset button, or else like you can't progress further than that.
That is crazy to me. That's kind of like
it's one of the X-Men games. I don't remember which one, but
yeah.
when I heard that, I was like, that probably ruined so many childhoods.
No,
Because you don't want to reset the game because it's before save and all the other stuff. Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, I would leave my Nintendo on all night on pause because like you can't save. We couldn't save back in the day, dude. There was no hard drive.
I know.
Right.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, and hoping your parents don't turn it off.
Yeah, that's true too.
Did you tell them?
Or a couple times you trip over the cord and the cartridge pops out.
Mm-hmm.
These again, no wireless controllers.
I mean, they did after a little bit, like 5 more years, or like a. Was it PlayStation?
5 years. But...
I mean, was it PlayStation 1 that had the first wireless controller, or was that
no,
the
that
game?
was wired.
But they had to get exclusive.
2, PlayStation 2.
Okay, but there was another one, the GameCube. GameCube had a wireless one too.
Mm-hmm.
South the wire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have you been to Galloping Ghost?
I have.
Dude.
Did you the anniversary events there this Saturday, right?
What's
the Garrison's going?
This Saturday?
Galloping Ghost. Yeah.
Okay,
I did not know this. No, I don't know this.
Yeah, we're doing dinner at Palmer's place first. Like, and it's just kind of everybody go and whatever.
Yeah.
And then after that, we're going to Galloping Ghost. Yeah.
Ooh, nice. They have the lifetime membership, and the first time we go, Trent's like, "Can we get that?" I was like, "If we live closer, that might not be a bad idea, but
right."
It's still a very good.
But we still love. I would not mind going there every week, every Saturday on my free time.
But it is a little sensory overload because
the noise.
Most video games, and you know this, TJ. I think we're around the same age, maybe. The arcade was designed to draw people in, so they were loud.
Right.
Like they put the loud machines up front so the people would come and hey, check this out. And so when you're at Gambling Ghost, it's like every machine is loud and you're sometimes it's whoa.
We played a lot of so when I first started, I played a lot of the Alien Shooter.
Right.
Then I played a lot of old I think the Alien I played a lot. Then the next couple times I was going around. Now it was Rampage for a little bit.
Rampage.
Now it's NBA Jam.
Rampage doesn't end. It just keeps on going.
I don't think there is an end.
Go to Joliet, go to Peoria, come back.
But I remember playing NBA with Shaq, and I made half, a full court shot with Shaq. That's do you know the reason why he can't shoot is?
Boy, here we go.
He was climbing up a tree. That's what I heard. He was climbing, being a kid, and he broke his wrist.
Oh.
So that's why he can't really do the full full art, like kind of curve.
Yeah.
So that's why he can't really shoot with it, but that's why he's more of a dunker, and he's a beast at it.
See, he brings the facts, man. He brings all the facts.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
All right, let's get into our main topic here. I don't know if you can feel your seat getting hot, but you're on the hot seat. But let's start off with some easy questions we ask every guest. How did you get into Star Wars, TJ?
I mean, it's just being in the pop culture. Like, it's not anything that I was a kid when the prequels came out, right? So they were on all the Pepsi products, collecting all the cans, doing all that stuff. You know, my cousin got the original trilogy on VHS in his Easter basket the one year when I spent the night. I was very, very jealous. So like, it was kind of like that kind of stuff. Like, it.
Nice. So you're a prequel kid.
Yeah. So I was born in '87. So like the prequels was like right when I was like,
nice.
9.
So you're still kind of you are an '80s kid. You're an '80s kid. That's good.
You're a '70s.
Yeah.
I'm a '70s kid. Well, I'm an '80s kid. I was.
You 75, 76, 77.
I was 10-year-old in '85. I was like peak '80s kid.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So
do
you remember going to see the Phantom Menace, or do you have
no? So I wasn't big. Like, my family, like my mom and stuff, weren't big into it. So like, we didn't go to the movies to see it. But once they came out on VHS. Go to a Blockbuster or whatever and rent the heck out of them.
Where we rented movies from the shelf.
Yes, I know.
Right.
You can do the same thing on Amazon Prime, but I think there is one in Texas still.
I think there is
one in Texas, and I think we might need to go, but it's like
we got to go just to Texas to the Blockbuster.
Probably some good barbecue.
Okay, there you go. So, prequel kid, get involved with the VHSs. Now, did you collect action figures at that point, or no? Were you still kind of just?
No, at that point I was collecting probably wrestling figures, like that, like the height of like early, like mid '90s, right?
Yes.
Like height of Attitude Era. Collecting all of that stuff, where you had the Titantron, where you put the figure on it and then play their entrance music and stuff. Yeah, like that's. I wasn't really into Star Wars in the sense of like I knew the characters.
Right.
I did find at a garage sale, and granted, I don't have any of the figures anymore. Somebody selling their old Star Wars stuff. So I had like a land speeder from like the original '70s.
Nice.
A nice range of figures, but it was garage sale thing, and then
all the older kids,
them,
all the older kids are like, "Mom, why'd you sell my Star Wars at the garage sale?"
And they're like worth
dude, that's where like
you forgot your box.
No, like Mecco, I think they were like the kind of 8-inch kind of dolls. They had Star Trek and like some of the DC guys or whatever.
But what did they have? G.I. Joe.
Well, they had G.I. Joe, but
Mezco, right? Is that
these were
Mezco, I think.
Yeah, and I found all those at a garage sale. It was great. I had like the whole. Cool. It was like, and these, it's like 50 cents. I'm like, this is awesome. So
absolutely.
But so how did this then involve? Like, where does it really come into play with, like, again, you're part of the 501st, blah blah blah. How did that, like, where's that trajectory going? Give me a little bit of background.
So it was very out of the blue. So I'm straight edge, so I don't drink or smoke or do drugs. Like, it's a punk hardcore thing, right?
Yeah.
I was at Riot Fest, and I met my really good friend Alex Kenny for the first time, right? And he used to own a straight edge clothing company. So we're talking, we're standing there, and his knuckles are tattooed R2D2 and C3PO.
Nice.
So we start talking about Star Wars and all this stuff, and he tells me that he's in the Legion, and he's in a group of TIE pilots that are all straight edge, and that I should join to be in this group of TIE pilots that are all straight edge from around the world. So I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, I was like, this is crazy. Like, my girlfriend at the time, I'm like, she's not going to allow this. This is going to take up so much money and time. Like, I'm like, I'm not. And he's like, trust me, just get a reserve officer. It's still a tie, and just see if you like it, kind of a thing. Like,
right.
And so I recruited Tim then to do it, because Tim is also straight edge. Tim Dunn.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this thing. It was the same day he was at Riot Fest with us, because it's the year the Misfits played. So Tim and I were both like, we'll
Nice.
never see the Misfits. Like
Again.
we thought it was never an option in our life, you know. And okay, with Danzig and stuff. So I'm like, okay, this is a one and done. Like we need to be
Misfits.
right.
I know they're
What is Misfits?
I know
They're
they're a
one of the-
band.
They're a
No.
band, yeah.
But
Yes.
so why is it because
They were kind of broken up by that point,
Yeah.
and then they did like another reunion thing. So
what's
it's like punk. It's like
yeah, but I'm kind of lost.
They were
Well-
really big in the 70s and
yeah.
80s.
So they broke up, and so TJ got to see him
Yeah.
again. For you see what I'm saying?
So they broke up and came back. That
Yes.
makes sense. Okay.
Correct. Yeah,
Nah.
but this was supposed to be a one and done because, like,
Yeah.
supposedly a bunch of band members didn't really like each other.
Yeah,
So
that,
this
which
was gonna
happens.
be a-
Which happens in
Right,
the band.
right, right.
You know.
Which
Yes.
now they're doing this like every 6 months, like where they're doing their reunion show. But this was the first of
It was
all,
the
like,
first of the
thing that
farewell,
started
you
it.
know, hey.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And one of the
I mean,
Metallica people got kicked out, and he's been beefing. Like,
beef. They've been beefing.
Like,
Dave
the-
Mustang.
I think he's the one that did the Metallica people, who,
Mm-hmm.
with all the people in there. I think they were over oppressing him or overdoing, doing work, and they were just kind of bullying him, and they kicked him out. So that's why they have beef.
Well, there was Jason and Dave Mustang, and I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you're right.
Yeah.
You got all the fun facts.
Yeah.
So you're at Riot Fest, and
Yeah.
then,
So
and where does
meet
that
him. Yeah, so I meet him. We exchange information, right? And so I go back to where Tim's at, and I'm explaining the situation. He's like, "I 100% want to do this,"
go?
and I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I'm like, if I'm not doing it by myself, I'll
Yeah.
probably feel a little bit more comfortable
Right.
and confident in what we're doing.
Yeah.
So we both just started ordering our reserve pilot stuff,
Wow.
and a couple months later, had all the pieces, got approved, and then we trooped and stuff, but we weren't close with anybody in the garrison for a long
Mhm.
time because we were in the straight edge type pilot group. So we were had theirs, they're the ones that helped us find the pieces
Yeah.
and
Gotcha.
do all the stuff.
Yeah.
Our first troop before we were official, just to meet some local people, we met Eugene and Sandra and Jody and stuff. And Jody was in his Tuscan, so it was a library troop. None of the kids wanted to go near the Tuscan, so he spent a lot of time chatting with us and explaining what we needed to do to finish our approvals and all that other stuff,
Gotcha.
which was nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
So,
then-
very out of nowhere, right? I'm at Riot Fest of all places. and
Well,
just run into somebody
you know, there's
that's how it
nothing,
goes.
there's not happenstance. It's
Right.
destiny, bro. So,
So you're
Right.
part. So with the straight edge, you don't do.
it's just a cleaner. You're doing just kind of keep clean, man. Just-
Not, it's not. It's a good thing.
yeah, exactly.
It's not. It's drink. Don't. It's really a couple rules.
Don't do drug, kids. I mean, it's
It's
yeah.
basic, and
yeah.
no drinking. Drinking,
Yeah.
you can find other the stuff like soda.
You can dress up as a Star Wars character and have a better buzz than alcohol. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No,
So how long did this first kind of journey from the time Riot Fest happened? How long till you were approved? What was that?
Probably 4 months, 5 months, right?
All right, you're jumping right in. So
Yeah.
and what year is this?
17, I want to say.
2017.
you didn't get yours approved until 19, right?
No, I started 2016. Yeah.
But
So I was January of 17. So you probably, if depending on where in 16, you were a little ahead.
Well, I would. Yeah. So I got officially approved in November, but I didn't troop till
Okay.
April of that next
Oh,
year.
the following year. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, I
You don't know anybody.
I didn't know anybody either.
I understand.
Yeah.
If I didn't have Tim, I would have probably been on the same boat, right? The Tim and I were like, "Hey, we're going to go to this event together." So even if we
Yes.
don't know anybody,
yeah.
we can rely on each other a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I don't know. I think obviously too, even at I was like, I don't know what to do. I'll just wait till C2. It's big. I always wanted to. I always loved C2 as a fan, so I'm like,
Sure.
I would love to debut then. So I just kind of you know what? Probably should have got my rust out. But
Sure. Yeah.
just suiting up and doing it, just getting kind of. It's good, The first couple times you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't
Right.
know what's going on. This is weird. I'm
yeah.
changing in front of people.
Yeah, or doing a parade, right? And that you don't know how everything's gonna fit, and then
Yeah.
you're walking a mile and a half, and you're like, "This was a terrible idea."
This
right?
is the worst idea I've ever.
The first
done.
time I wore my stormtrooper was at the Thanksgiving parade downtown, and I was like, "This was the worst mistake I could have ever made."
Yeah, I know.
It's
We
like
we
your-
did like
Your legs are chafing like.
yeah, we did like
Yeah.
a rogue troop. It wasn't official, but we went. It was they were doing Star Wars at Millennium Park or something. They're
Okay.
doing music,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Sure.
And so a couple of the guys were like, "Hey, we're going to do this," and we met at some parking lot. And I'm trying to trek through downtown as a TK. It's like this is the worst, and I didn't have like my anything cut. Like my knees were. It was all still
Yeah.
kind of newly official. It wasn't like
Sure.
And I'm just like, this is the worst idea.
Yeah.
And then I lose both my contacts because like my bava calava like was rubbing my eyes
Pushing
and
your
the
eye-
contacts
yeah.
just pop up. And then I just told my wife Jen, I'm like, just put me by this wall. I can't see, but I know I look cool, so I'm just gonna stand right here.
Yeah. And then when I like wrap it up, then come grab me and let's get out of here. Yeah, yeah.
Because
Wait,
like I
did you
can't.
find the contacts?
No, they were gone. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
like the bob, like I was sweating so much, like I think it slipped. I don't know. It was whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
So, you have more than one costume now. So tell me about like how many costumes you have. What's
Sure.
going on?
So I have I went from reserve to a full pilot, right? So I have
Yeah.
that's technically two. Joe Bialik, I know you know Joe.
We know Joe. We know.
He
him.
guilted me into buying a TK at the time that I bought my TK.
He's very.
He's very persuasive.
He is,
like-
he is.
Well, and he
Hey.
wants to be a TK, but he can't be a TK. So
Correct.
his
he
butt.
wants everybody else to be a TK.
That was part of the sales pitch. But at the time it was everybody was going to events as pilots and stuff. There weren't a lot of TKs going to events. So he was like, "Hey, there's no stormtroopers at any of these events.
Right.
It's the big draw outside of like a Vader or something like that." He's like, "I physically can't wear a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
You should do this," right? So then
Right.
it became this thing where I had to get that. I have a half done shore trooper that I'm
Ooh.
trying to finish.
He's
I
half
also
on
have-
the beach. He's half on the beach.
Yeah, I need to finish the helmet. It's
Yeah.
basically all it is. And then I have my Bith costume, which is actually a legacy costume. So one of the guys on the Tide Till Death crew, Anthony Conti, passed away,
Mm.
and his wife kind of
Gifted
gave us
it to
first
you?
dibs. I bought it from her, but it
Oh,
was
wow.
one of those things where it was like our small group was the first one to get any.
That's
Like-
amazing, dude.
So my Bith costume was his. So
that's so cool.
yeah.
And
And
the
then-
Myth make the debut at C2, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, I'm not, you can tell me compared to everybody else because I didn't buy it at the same time. Probably not the same maker, right? Obviously, theirs look a little different.
Hey, man.
You don't notice, but I notice when I'm standing there and I'm like, I look very different than the rest of the bits in the group.
Hey,
Um,
there's different
works.
even in the species, there's different colors and different
Yeah.
heights and weights and Yeah.
Lifts,
Yeah.
lift heights.
I to me, dude, you had the best rhythm out of the whole group. So just
Thank
let's
you.
put yeah.
Thank
Wait,
you.
wait,
Thank you.
What do you play, the drums, or do you play the like saxophone, flutes, accordions, whatever?
What? So you're asking
What
what instrument does he play? There you go.
I do not know the name of it.
Oh, you call
yeah,
yourself a Star Wars fan?
Yeah. I'm the worst with that kind of like. Anytime somebody's like, "You want to do the Star Wars trivia thing?" I'm like, "Absolutely not." I'm like, "You guys are all gonna be like, what is wrong with you?" Yeah, it's one of the like.
It's a pan flute. You play on a play.
It's one of the flute instruments.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like what's there's a couple like not a clarinet, but it's like the Adobe. What is that like one?
Oboe.
Oboe.
Yeah, it's kind of like the oboe. Like,
Yeah, real instruments. I got you. Star Wars instruments, not so much. Yeah.
you're like, I don't know what the Star Wars name is, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw you at TSU, just like the whole.
and we had you were part of that with the
Yes.
starting the music, and we
Yeah,
had a
that-
little problem with the music. I mean,
yeah,
it's great.
I
It was
don't know,
great.
It was like.
Well, it was on
I
the
thi-
thumb drive.
I
It's not on
think-
it. Yeah, Trent did a good job with that.
Yeah, I think was
Yeah,
it
it was
the
good.
pitch or something when it was the speaker was not loud enough, and I was
You
turning
got
the
you
dial.
gotta
I
pump
did.
that stuff up.
I
man.
did. It was like max, and it was like quiet, and it was like,
No.
like
These are all things that happen.
I also felt kind of bad. So when we were doing that, it was just, hey, we're gonna get together this time. We're gonna play it. We're gonna do our thing. I don't know if you guys realized, but right behind us, bingo was going on,
oh
or
yeah,
they were setting up for bingo. So we were gonna do two performances, so to speak. Like, so the track should have went twice.
Yeah.
And after the first one, I hear them like starting to call numbers. I'm like, oh no, we gotta wrap this up.
Yeah.
Like we are.
This is a
rooting
one set,
bingo for
one
whoever,
time. We're
yeah.
doing one song. That's it.
Yeah, I felt so bad for like the three people trying to play bingo and trying to hear the numbers and we're just blasting them out with the
Right.
cantina music.
Do you not
Yeah.
know what this is? This is the Cantina Band, bro.
this
you
is
know?
art.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
this is right. This is music. You
This is
know?
art.
This is art.
Yeah.
right?
More than music, art.
So do you have a favorite event you like from?
It depends, man. I've done all sorts of stuff, so
Yeah,
it's kind of different case for different day, right? Like some of the most fun stuff is like going to like the con and spending the whole weekend with everybody, like stuff
Yeah.
like that.
yeah.
I mean, I've done hospital visits, I've done funerals, I've done all sorts of stuff. So like
Mm.
those things are more fulfilling
yes.
and make me want to do this more,
Yeah.
right? But the camaraderie and the actual like fun stuff is like the cons or like any
Yeah.
like Joliet stuff where like I'm gonna get to spend a bunch of time with people
Yeah.
I see a few
Yeah.
times, here. And
Right. Or
Yeah.
have
Enjoy
like
time.
try to help gonk droids walk and stuff. I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah. Helping the Gong Troy and Wrecker,
Yeah.
who both look like
Yeah.
they're done halfway through the parade route, like get back to the dressing room.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's-
TJ was like clutch, man. He was
Yeah, he
like
was
he was
clutch.
he was like your own droid repair. He's like,
Yeah,
all right,
the one thing about the
Yeah.
legs, they're very fragile.
right.
They break very easily, and they're metal. So that chafed
It
around
was
my.
chafing.
It was chafing
chafing.
around my ankles, or it was just like, dude, that hurts. It's like,
Well,
and sometimes the
There's
shoe box is
you,
just
you
like,
s- yeah, you sweat
Yeah.
and you
the sweat's this. Okay, I can sweat. It's the visibility. If I have no sight, I am. That was the problem with my. I like had to like hold hands with somebody like, and just kind of like.
Oh, with the Jawa,
Yeah.
yeah, like how many you're gonna use? You're like a Jawa with the Force. I'm gonna use
No, or
Yeah.
like, have you seen the meme with the
with Yoda.
He's like, no, the meme.
Like,
Is,
it's like you're trying to pee at like 3 a.m. or something like that. You're like, ugh.
you're like, but you're so tired, you just close your eyes and you just go.
You're just hoping for the best, yeah.
You're just hoping for the best.
Honestly,
Please, Force. Like, I don't want my
Yeah.
wife yelling at me. Or something.
It's
Right.
like, you miss everywhere besides it. It's like a stormtrooper. Like you miss everywhere besides
Oh boy.
the target.
Hey, let them escape. How many times I gotta tell you? That, you know?
But that was that makes sense because they wanted to track them.
Yeah,
But
they're still. I mean, I don't know. I
But
think
Obi-Wan says they have super like accuracy,
Mm.
but in the original one in the scene they're missing like the C-3PO and R2.
C-3PO just makes the C-3PO and R2 just like make a beeline. It's like, boop, 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 boop. Like it would have been a really short movie if both of them got taken out early, or when they escape pod, they just blow up the escape pod, and it'd be like directed by George Lucas.
They explode.
Right. Yeah.
By Jordan.
That's funny.
So tell us a little bit about your new role in the Midwest Garrison. You're like the Master Chief.
Yeah. So I'm the commanding officer. Which just kind of means I'm kind of running the ship, so to speak, which
Yeah.
is something I never thought I would get to. And not that I'm not capable or anything, but in the sense of like it's a lot of responsibility. And I've never been the one to I don't mind stepping up when I need to step up, but I'm like that sounds like such a pain in the butt that I don't mind so other people dealing with it, right? And I'll just come to the events and do my thing. But Rex did it for so many years, did such a great job, and I could tell he needed a break. So I
Yeah.
had that conversation with him, like, hey, not trying to step on toes. If you're ready to take a break from this,
Yeah.
I'm ready to step in so you can do so. Like,
Yeah, that's cool. So, what are some of the things, like from an outsider perspective, is it just making sure, there's participation? What are some of the things that you're managing people, managing events, like what are you doing behind the scenes? You're like Emperor Palpatine, but like in a good way, now.
Yeah. So I'm trying to keep everybody on track for like I had a couple of ideas of things that we should adjust how we do this year.
Yeah.
So keeping people on track for that stuff, and I have a really good group. Like a lot of the people that were under Rex were like, "Yeah, we'll still stick on for you." So like, it wasn't like getting new people into roles that didn't really know the roles yet.
It wasn't
A
kind of
little
like a
bit of
shift
that, but
in
it
president
wasn't
where the
bad.
whole cabinet leaves. And
Yeah,
like, you start-
exactly.
Yeah.
So, which was nice, But one of the things that I'm really striving for the membership is getting the information out on other forums than just Facebook. I know we all defend on Facebook, but a lot of members aren't on Facebook or don't look at it that often. And if that's the only place things are getting posted, yeah, right. I only have Facebook because I have to have Facebook because of the Garrison, like, or else I wouldn't even look at it, right? But good.
An open
Yeah.
suggestion.
Yeah.
Like I want an app like there's like Band, or there's a couple other ones where you can just like you have a calendar and boom, I can see what's going on.
You know, it'd be cool.
We're working
I
on
just
it.
the
We're working on
messaging
it.
board stuff is just like I don't know what I'm doing.
Like some, like if some,
Yeah, I promise you, we're getting.
Yeah, I know.
We're literally working on something with a calendar and everything else. Like
That'd be great
it's in the
because then I
works.
could like I would know that this weekend there would be a thing about Gallon Ghost. Like I just don't get into Facebook, and then I'm just like,
Another thing that might help you out a little bit. Twofold. I did we started the newsletter that came out this month that goes to
Nice.
everybody's email. So
Yeah.
you should have gotten that unless you're like me and your Legion emails from 10 years ago and you don't look at that email.
I
'Cause
no, I got like
I ran into that
no,
circumstance.
I have only 34,000 in my.
Oh, okay.
I'm
There
one
you
of
go.
those guys because I'm like in
Got
email
it.
all day at work, and I'm like, this is the last
Yeah,
thing
I don't
want
want to deal with
do.
this, but I gotta. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, if you have Discord, we started a
Oh,
club
okay.
Discord.
oh,
So
Discord's fun.
it's in there as well. So
Oh, cool. Yeah, I do have that, but okay. Well,
yeah,
all right. Thanks.
Something-
See,
I-
we're
like
helping
I
each
said-
other out here on the fly.
yeah. Things that again, just trying to find other ways to get, people the information on what's going on and what we need to do.
Yeah, no, the social part is really great, man. You're like we're posting events that like are coming up. I'm like, yes, like
Yeah.
get the word
Yeah.
out,
Yeah, I mean, it just helps, right? It helps for
Yeah.
a multitude of reasons. It helps the public know where we're going to be if somebody's aspiring to be a member and doesn't know how to get started and stuff like that. Like,
Right.
the main reason I go to cons, you guys probably noticed at C2E2, I barely dressed outside of the bit stuff. It's because I know 300 people are going to get pointed in my direction because they're going to have questions about the group and other things. So,
Yeah.
I wear this shirt, this bright colored shirt, so people would be like, go talk to that guy.
Yeah.
And then people come up and I hand them my trading card that's got my email on the back. I tell them, give me 2 weeks because you're going to be one of a million emails that are going to come to me in the next couple days. But
Yeah.
I promise you, I'll get back to whatever help you're looking for, point you in the right
Nice.
direction of who can help you with this stuff, right? So,
Yeah. That's
a lot of that stuff too. Yeah.
Have you had any funny experiences while trooping?
Yeah, a few. I definitely, Tim and I did the Oak Lawn Library event the one year. There's a lot of us there, but we decided to go to Kid Yoga in our ties and do yoga with all of the kids. And like
Nice.
Trent was talking about earlier, not having visibility, I definitely stepped on a child.
Just drop
Gently
it.
stepped on him. Gently stepped on him. He
Yeah.
wasn't crying or anything. And then of course he's trying to put his shoes back on, which is why I didn't see him. He's below my line of sight.
Yeah.
And so he asked me to help him tie his shoe, and I can't see anything. So I'm sitting there, I'm trying to tie his shoe, I'm trying to do all of it. And I like
Kid, I got gloves.
I can see.
I got
Yeah, and I
gloves.
can see like at the entrance where the rest of the troopers are just watching me struggle, and just I can tell they're enjoying it.
Yeah,
but
this
I'm
is
like,
the best.
It's like
yeah, I'm
A
trying
TIE
so hard
fighter
to just help this
trying
kid.
to tie shoes. You see?
it's kind.
It's like
Right.
it's just material that writes itself,
It's more sight. Like it's more touch than sight. Like
I think we need to talk to Jeffrey Brown and just say, hey, I got an idea. TIE fighter trying to tie kids' shoes. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Your struggles with like
right? The
every-
struggles and
a tie fight.
Tying
No,
the tie,
the struggles
yeah.
of the struggles of the like the stormtroopers are like ties.
yeah,
Just seeing like trying to like
tying your shoes, putting a tie on, bow tie,
bow tie,
bow
All
tie.
the ties.
all the ties.
So, with the commanding officer, do you find it like you're enjoying it in a different way?
I guess you could say that. I mean,
Yeah.
there's certain things that, I mean, like with anything, right? Like certain things I'm like, yeah, I wish I didn't have to be the one to deal with this, whatever it is, right?
Right.
But I
Right.
mean, that's everything, right? Like, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. I think it's nice to give back to the membership or give back to the community that I'm a part of. Like when you're, in your costume, you're giving back to whatever community or whatever
Yeah.
event we're at, right?
Right.
Where I feel like now I'm doing more for the members who give so much of their time and energy and everything else in a different capacity, which makes it rewarding in that regard, right? Like
Yeah.
you guys come to a ton of events. If I could do something easy on the back end for you to make your life easier, so that way you come to more events and enjoy doing more in your
Yeah,
costumes, then
yeah.
that's rewarding to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, we appreciate you so much, honestly. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. I remember we did an early troop, but again, Trent, I think you were like, I don't know, you were like 3 or something. It was like a very small troop. We did like a night out, safety night or something.
Yeah, the
at Tinley
national
Park,
night
and
out. I
everybody
know
goes
those are
calling you
coming up.
Darth Vader, and I was like, this is the best.
Yeah.
This is like the
Yeah.
best. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that event.
Yeah.
That was one of the first night outs I did, but
Yeah.
yeah, because we all did the parking lot change.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And that's when you
Mhm.
met Big Joe, bro.
Oh yeah, that was fun. With,
Yeah. He's like,
Yeah.
you're big.
did I?
Yeah.
It was, did I? Was he like? Did you call him Big? No, that was his nickname. But it was like, did I just like because he's like bigger and
Yeah,
size?
yeah,
I just-
exactly. But everyone was calling TJ Darth Vader. I'm like, well,
How?
because
That was my TIE pilot.
TIE pilot.
What did I say?
These kids and adults, they don't get it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Darth Vader. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
There's
He's a TIE fighter that can tie shoes, but very slowly.
Yeah, very, very slow. But
Yeah.
yeah.
wait. There's.
I'd rather be called Vader than Anna gets called an Ewok in her Jawa all the time.
No,
Like it is a constant thing. Yeah, like even at the parade we were at, they're like, "Oh, look, it's an Ewok," and I'm like, "Yeah, they're pointing at it. I guarantee it. There's definitely no Ewoks in this
Anna.
parade. It's gotta be Anna."
Then they called the
Yeah.
Ewoks Javas. That's a Jawa.
Yeah, yeah.
well,
false information are they giving these kids?
so I know I say this all the time, but like Jawas are mentioned,
Mhm.
but Ewoks are never mentioned in Return of the Jedi.
No.
I don't think so. There's like Abathan's another good example. They mention Abathan, but we haven't seen Abathan.
Interesting.
And yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot in Star Wars which is like they just didn't.
Threw something out there and then that's
Yeah.
it, right?
So
yeah,
we-
yeah.
Well, and most of like A New Hope stuff, like they used all the on-set names, like Hammerhead and like Walrus Man. It was like they
Right.
used all the nicknames that they were. They didn't think anything about it, and now West End Games, and 20 years later, they're like, well, we should call this Ponda
Right.
Baba or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't think Ewoks. I really
Do you
don't
want to
think.
look it up? Let's fact check it.
Oh
Do you wanna
boy.
fact check it?
Oh, jeez.
I'm just wondering because
You're
I'm
like-
curious.
Yeah, I don't think they're mentioned. Like,
I'm not sure.
is the word Ewok mentioned? Isn't this fun, guys? This is podcasting. Is the Ewok mentioned
What
in Star Wars? Boom! No, the word Ewok is not spoken in any of the original Star Wars.
Interesting.
Yeah. See, I know something. Put
But
that
why?
on trivia night.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. We've never. But how did you know about them if you don't? Oh, that's an Ewok.
I mean, they're
That's-
on the screen. Yeah.
Well, you know about them because of action figures. That's
that's fair. Yeah.
yeah. And in fact, like even with Yoda and then the Ewoks too, they did the old Sharpie on the back of the card and like mass printed it like it was a black blotch. So say like there's I think there's 96, 92,
Right too.
92, and a couple of those Ewoks are they're all blacked out on the Return of the Jedi card, and the Empire
Why?
Yoda's blacked out.
Why?
Um,
Like they're like
because it's kind of like so you don't get spoiled by that.
Yeah, because the figures were coming out before the movie. So they
Yeah.
don't wanna-
Ooh,
yeah.
that
Yeah,
makes sense
yeah,
now. I'm like,
yeah.
if it was like before, it's
I
like,
mean, Yoda's on the shelf, but like they didn't.
they just cross out his name, basically,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's very similar to Grogu. Like they
Mhm.
purposely
Hold on.
held out on all merchandising before it came out because they didn't want like it leaking at all. So they're like,
Right.
because like usually with toys and all the other stuff, comics and all that stuff,
Everything becomes
is like a year, 2 years, probably even 3 years before it actually comes
Right.
out. So
You don't want to like, oh, I already seen this one. Now they're
Yeah.
commercially
Right.
for
Hey,
it.
I always think of Mandalorian that I think it's like the fourth episode when they go to like the shrimp farm or whatever, and all those kids are playing with Grogu. I'm like, how did not one of these kids like
Say
not
something.
spill
Yeah.
the beans? Because like
Sure.
he's so cute. Like I would be like, dude, I just saw this green alien and it kind of looks like Yoda. And
But those kids in that scene, how many of those probably did? And everybody's like, I don't believe you. Like,
Yeah,
that's not a real thing.
You're
Like,
talking crazy.
yeah,
I'm
if that
telling you.
happened, I would have seen it
Yeah,
somewhere.
he ate
Yeah,
a whole
yeah.
frog. He ate a whole frog. It's like, what are you talking about? This is crazy.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be horrible. In fact, another fun fact: they took kids. Okay, check this out. For original Star Wars: A New Hope, they took kids from California and just like, hey, let's take a little bus trip. And they put them in the Jawa costumes, like in the desert, like Death Valley. They're like sweating buckets, and they're all these kids like on a field trip or
Free
something.
labor.
Free labor, bro.
Child labor.
It's like, teacher, what's going on? Oh, Timmy passed out over there. Oh
His
man.
heart stopped beating.
No. No.
He
Okay.
recovered safely now.
So what do your friends think and family think about your involvement in the Legion?
Most of them, some of them understand it, some of them don't, right? So the ones
Okay.
that are into Star Wars or have come to like Joliet or come and watched us at some bigger events or like a library trip or something.
Yes.
They get it when they see the interaction with the public, right?
Nice.
They're like, okay,
Got it.
now this makes sense. Some of my friends just don't get it if they're not into Star Wars or not into any of that stuff. I will tell you another Riot Fest story, different year. I'm wearing my vest with all the patches on it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm with
Kinda
a couple
punk
of
rock.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm with a couple of friends that
What do you say?
just never got it.
It's punk rock, like we're
Did you? But what'd
like
you say?
it's kind of punk rock because he had
Oh,
he had
yeah,
like
yeah,
his
yeah.
vest with all the
Yeah,
patches.
no, I get it.
You know, yeah.
I just you said it too loud and fast, and
Sorry, bro. Slow it down for you.
But so we're at Riot Fest, we're waiting for a band to start, and this guy comes up to me and he asked me if I'm a member of the Garrison. And I'm like, oh yeah, and so we start talking for a little bit, and he starts telling me about a story about when his daughter was in the hospital.
Oh,
And how we
wow.
like lightened her day and like all this stuff. And he starts crying, I start crying. It's a whole
Oh.
thing. And my friends that don't understand it are like standing 2 feet away from me because this guy
Uh-huh.
came and tapped me on the shoulder. And the one was like, okay, now I get it. Like watching
Dude.
what just happened in front of me, like I completely understand why you do this now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so cool. What a cool story.
just see
Yeah.
some guy
Yeah.
at the concert, and it's like
He's like a total rock dude, and then he starts
Yeah.
like a teddy bear. And again, like those things
Yeah.
you don't know the impact you're doing and that stuff, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
great. I mean, it's great.
Like,
you know,
like the.
I mean, that's the whole point. Smiles.
it was at St. Jude. Have you ever done? Is it usually at St. Jude or something that you go to and shoot there and get like meet the kids, or is it just at a different hospital?
It's at different hospital, like
Yeah.
Advocate or whatever. It doesn't, but
Yeah.
they could be related to St. Jude.
I was just
Hospital.
because
You've seen those advertisements.
not
yeah.
I think so, but I just know like I've seen like that would make sense if they go to St. Jude for like kids and stuff, and that
Yes.
would make sense.
Yep.
Like it's so like sad, like it's sad to see them in the hospital. Like when they're like just like you just see them first, and like oh, then like whoever comes in, they're like just like overwhelmed and excited.
Hey,
It's
man,
like,
Darth,
awesome.
Darth Vader's coming to say hi to you. That's pretty cool.
I
you
mean,
know?
yeah, it's like yeah, I see
Yeah,
him.
I mean, he kind of rules the galaxy, you know.
I mean, yeah.
Do you have any personal like Easter eggs in your costuming at all? Do you try to incorporate that where you can? Because I know again approvals and
Yeah,
stuff.
not really because of the approval stuff.
Yes, gotcha.
I have thought about doing because I have like an old Black Series TK helmet, but I've always thought about doing like a punk TK,
Yeah,
but I've never pulled the trigger. Like I'm like if like I somehow ruined my costume, right? And it's like not gonna be like fixable. I'm gonna be like, okay, now I'm going to do this thing,
yeah,
right?
I know.
But
That sounds super cool.
yeah.
But how
But
much
it's
is
like
a
a-
costume? How much
Like a
is
like a
how
like
much
a
is a new
spider punk,
kind of yeah,
trooper punk.
yeah.
like with the horns? But what?
Yeah.
How much is usually a new set of like armor?
It just depends on what it is.
But I remember you got yours for 500. That was not a bad deal. But how
That was
much
not
is
a
it
bad
usually
deal.
now?
I mean, like it's
That was a very good deal compared to now. Yeah, that was an awesome
Yeah,
deal.
I mean, I got that Novos deal, you know.
Yeah.
I should have got two. Like I don't know what
I
was
should have too, because I think I paid 500 for my kit too, because it was a May the 4th sale. That's why
Yes.
Joe was pestering me so hard.
Yes, yeah, that's exactly
yeah.
because like I was about to I honestly I was about to pull the trigger on a snow trooper, and I think a Novos had that too, and it was like 2 G's. I'm like, oh,
$2,000?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
And then I'm at C2, and one of the artists alley, the guy had a 501st badge, and he's like, I just started asking him questions. He's like, bro, if you're gonna get into it, a Novos is running this deal on May the 4th, you know, and it was right around that time. I think it was right around that time. And he's like, jump on it. I'm like, okay. I mean, it came with a helmet too, because sometimes helmets are like $500. Like
Yeah, by themselves. Yeah.
yeah, they're by themselves. So it just depends on what the kit is,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, I should have got two too, but oh
Yeah.
well.
Hindsight's 2020, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like,
Yeah, at
oh
the time,
well.
it's
And
like,
some people
no.
didn't have a good experience with Novus. They didn't get their stuff, and mine just
Right.
came in a nice box. Everything was great, and I was just like, "This is the best day ever, man." It was
That's the
just-
best day of our lives.
it was like, it even came with instructions. I'm like, oh, okay, this is good.
I heard the helmets
Um,
are hard to
You
assemble.
you have a bunch of other hobbies. Obviously, we
Yes.
see that you have a little collection going on. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about your other hobbies besides Star Wars.
Yeah, I would say my main like Star Wars has taken it on a life of its own, right? But
Sure.
before Star Wars, it was more comics. You know, I've got over 10,000 books. Very, very avid comic book collector.
Did you
Obviously
say
statues.
10,000?
Yeah, I probably got closer to 15 to 16, but 10,000 is my personal collection. The other stuff, I have like a little place at like an antique mall. where I've
Why
got books
why
for
are we
sale and
not
stuff.
opening up a comic book shop, man? That would be like
That was my dream, but it's doesn't necessarily pay the
I
bills, so
know,
to speak.
dude.
But that's why I was just buying collections thinking one day I'm gonna open a shop. So that's why it went
Yeah.
crazy and just kept amplifying and buying this long box because it's cheap and buying, somebody getting rid of 3 long boxes for $30. I'm like, I'll buy it even if it's trash. Like,
Right,
like it's
yeah.
fine. Like it's
Yeah.
whatever. It's 900 books for $30. Can't beat
Dude,
it,
that's
right?
so cool. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, honestly, that would be my life dream. Like,
Okay.
if I won the lottery, there would be signs, and the first sign would be I'd be opening up my own comic book shop because it's like, okay, I could put all my like it covers all of my addictions. It's like comics and Star Wars and
RC.
wrestling and
RC cars.
RC cars and like
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, yes, sign me up.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
would like invite all my friends, quit your job and come work for my
Right. For the shop. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Or if they're kids,
So
and
yeah,
have
so
no
you have
job.
so he has 16,000. He has like that's a lot of long boxes, bro.
So I actually, when we moved back,
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing this when we were in Texas, and I just had long boxes on hard, like very heavy metal shelves, right?
Yeah.
So when we moved back, I was actually in a couple of Facebook groups where people were taking file cabinets for like medical files, like the bigger ones,
Yeah.
and converting those to be like drawers for books.
Makes
So
sense.
now that's like all my personal collection is in file cabinets. Yeah.
It's like from
It's like
Bruce-
it's
no,
like
from
it's
Bruce,
like
Bruce
yeah.
Almighty.
No, oh, it's Soul, where he's like.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Almost done. Yeah. So yeah, it was like it's like or like you know when
From
you look
Bruce
at
Almighty.
yeah, just like look at yeah, right.
No, Bruce Almighty.
Yeah,
is
he
like,
opens up the
and it's like checks through the scene and there's nothing. Opens it.
yeah, exactly.
With the collection and stuff. Um, do you separate by Do you collect only Star Wars or do you go like X-Men, Marvel, like all that, or do you
Most of my books are Marvel. I do have a lot of independent stuff, and some DC stuff. I don't really collect. The only DC character that I collect like constantly is Batman.
Yes, that's the only
That's the right answer?
That's the only
Yeah,
right
That's
answer.
the right answer.
Like, and if I buy some Flash stuff here and there, some Green Lantern. Like, it just depends, right? But I'm
yeah,
not.
yeah. We'll let that
Um,
slide. We'll let that slide.
Yeah.
Batman's he's the goat of DC. He's
like,
just
oh yeah, we got no.
there's his
so Batman and his like kind of like
It-
anything else like Batman and his kind of crew.
I
like,
mean,
that
Batman
section.
has the best villains, and
Mhm.
I think he's up there with Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man has great villains,
Yes.
Yeah.
and Batman has equally the
Yeah, we
great
got
villain.
one-
And that's that,
like one that's mentally not okay, and we got like the other one that's like basically built like clay. Like is it the Clayman, right? Is Clayman?
Clayface.
Clayface. Clayface. We got a man who's got a half burnt and half.
Yeah, I
non.
mean they're
a guy who's very short and likes penguins. Got like a cane and wobbles like it.
yeah. I mean, it's great. It's great.
Wait,
All right, we're getting back to
wait,
Hobbits here. Hold on.
what's the one series that's the cartoon version?
The animated
The
series.
animated series. Did he walk kind of like wobbly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I remember in what's it called? Who play? He does a lot. Of Jimmy. It's not Jimmy John. It's
Jimmy John.
no Mike's son.
It is
Mike's
Jimmy.
son.
He's
Is it
talking
Mike's
about
son?
Danny DeVito.
Danny
Oh,
DeVito.
He's talking
DeVito.
about Danny DeVito.
I
You're like Jimmy Johns. Wait, Mike Stubbs. Jumanji.
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 He's he in the movie he has a cane, right?
Yes.
It's like he's
Yeah.
very he kind of walked like it.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. He looked like a Oompa Loompa type guy.
But-
All right, so you got comics. What
Yeah.
else you got, TJ? You got. I know
A
you're
lot
in
of
band.
toys.
You're in a band.
Yeah. I'm in a band. I didn't pick the name, but it actually works perfectly. It's called Our band is the Action Figures. It's been a
What?
band for a while, and I joined after the fact.
Serendipity, right there, bro.
And our logo is like stealing the NWO logo too. So it all fits within the wheelhouse, right?
Yeah,
But
and
yeah,
you like wrestling. You like
I do.
wrestling.
I don't watch a lot of WWE. I more watch AEW. But even now, I haven't watched. Like, I'm very behind, like weeks
Yeah.
behind.
AEW with I watched a little on something on YouTube about Darby.
Darby's awesome.
He did the world's highest
Darby is
kickflip. He went to Mount Everest, did a kickflip, and I think there's like a record for like doing the highest kickflip.
Well, highest elevated
Yeah,
kickflip. Yeah,
elevated.
yeah.
You know the bodies they like the people who pass away up there. They just leave them up there because it's too risky to bring them down.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're like
It
rock
sounds
hard.
it sounds so hardcore, man.
But you know, they're like hard, never thaws, never does like
I know
close.
they're
You
just
always like you see like the stuff ripping apart. I'm like, dude, imagine just like, oh yeah, I want to go sing.
there's Steve. Sorry, Steve. We'll see
Yeah,
you next
right.
year.
It's
you
like
know.
he's just like
Oh my gosh.
cold. It's like, dude, they're like icicles. They're like it's like carbonation, dude. It's like carbonite. It's like,
It's carbonite.
I don't know if you guys watched The Simpsons, but did you see the episode where Homer climbs the mountain and he
No.
rides down a dead body that was frozen up there to get down? Because the avalanche.
I have not seen that episode.
what's the episode called? Or do you know what?
I don't know. I'll send it to you guys.
It
I
sounds
don't
like
know
a
off the
quick
top of my head.
Google search, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love the intros. I watched like I did one with the rap battle. I watched that one. I did the one with Boba
Yeah,
Fett,
there's quite a few.
Rick and Morty.
They,
That one,
they
so-
I mean, they have 30 seasons plus of all that stuff. So, okay, so you got
Yeah.
band, you got wrestling, you got comics, you got what else you got, man?
Toys, figures. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, the only other thing that I do with like free time is like my family's all my nieces and nephews are all under 5, and there's like 12 of them. So there's
Yeah.
a lot of family stuff all the time. Like
Oh,
that.
that's cool, dude.
That's always in the wheelhouse. Yeah,
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 that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
yeah.
All right, let's get into speed round. You ready?
Yeah.
Can you keep on track?
Yes.
All right, cool. You start first.
Favorite movie.
Okay, now we're talking about. We'll do Star Wars, and if you like, for some of these, we might have an alt. But okay, first,
Okay.
go ahead.
For Star Wars, it's Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one's a
That's a good
That's
one.
the best newest one. All the other Force Awakens, especially because it was the first one in my wheelhouse. That was awesome. Going to first movies, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
It was good, but all the other are crappy.
Why do you like Rogue One so much?
Multiple things. So I'm not a big Jedi person. So the fact there's no Jedis, it has nothing to do with that. It's more of like a spy espionage thing.
Yeah.
And that's like the Force Awakens came out like around the time I was getting my costume made, but that was the first movie that came out like when I was paying attention to like what would be a cool costume to do.
Yeah.
What is this going on with? Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
when I like got like heavily into
You're
the
like,
fandom
this
and
is
like
awesome.
yeah, so it just hits a different way because of
Yep.
all of that stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because like we're kind of like 2016. I'm like Rogue One. Now I'm a Star Wars guy. It's great. You know.
Right.
So, yeah.
You don't like Jedi, or do you just don't like the movie with the Jedi?
Well, you're just saying less Jedi.
Oh, Last Jedi, got it.
Yeah, I prefer, the Imperials versus the Rebels story versus,
Mhm.
even though I grew up with the prequels, like that's always like my
Yeah.
least favorite thing, so to
Yeah.
speak. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Favorite spaceship.
Favorite spaceship.
Probably the Ghost.
Ooh.
I mean, it's probably TIE fighters. Like it's TIE Bomber is the TIE fighter that I like the most. But if we're talking about like something specific, like a specific ship like the Falcon or something like that, it would 100% be the Ghost.
Yeah.
What's
I mean,
the-
you can't go wrong with the Ghost. Anything that's like the Falcon and
We
the
see
Ghost.
it in the movie. We see it once, like first.
Yeah,
What's
for
that?
splits.
What,
Like,
which
that's
one?
in
What movie?
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of
Yeah.
Skywalker.
And
But-
in Rogue One. It's featured in Rogue One.
But
Yep.
yeah. What's the other one that's like super like a super TIE fighter? Those things, and it's like it was in Rogue One. No, it was in Andor, and it was in I think
Well,
Battlefront.
in Andor, it's the TIE Avenger.
Well,
There's
in
the TIE
Battlefront.
Defender in Rebels, and in
What's the
whole game.
one in a Battlefront that was like supercharged? Like you can hit one of the buttons, and they're just like basically a
Well, there's like a TIE Interceptor, which is always cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What he's
Yeah,
thinking
I
of.
think it's
Yeah.
probably a TIE Interceptor.
yeah. It
They're,
was
they're all cool. Let's just put it that way. They're all
But I
cool.
like the ones that are super like fast and just got like insanely fire.
TIE fighter pilots are the
You better-
gutsiest pilots.
I know they're the
Empire's like, you don't need life support. Just put it on, and
Yeah.
Favorite weapon.
That's a good question. Probably the Darksaber, just because of all of the lore that goes with it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Like I'm more of a story guy than versus just like
Lux.
Yeah.
this blaster's cool. No, it like the
Yeah.
story behind that the saber is what makes
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I love that like how I think the guy who was a Mandalorian, he was a Jedi, and with the Council came back to a Mandalore, and a Mandalorian got the Darksaber and became.
It's a cool sword for a cool. Yeah.
But how was it made? It's like a katana looking.
We don't know.
I don't know.
You don't? We never
Not
know.
really. I mean,
We don't know even how it's made.
do they? I don't know if
I
they
don't think
discuss
so.
the material it's used. I don't
No.
know.
It doesn't look like a kyber. It could be
It's
a kyber.
not Kyber. Mm-mm. Something different. I don't know.
But
Maybe we'll do a little research on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite creature.
But we have a thing with it.
So we're saying non-sentient creature. So like
Chewbacca.
no, Chewbacca's sentient.
Yeah. I was gonna say Chewbacca is sentient.
Yeah.
Jawa is sentient, right?
Jawa's sentient too.
Like
Those are
Wampa.
species.
Okay.
Like a wampa. Yeah.
Yeah, like a wrinkle. Yeah.
So you're talking about like more specific character.
No, we're talking like just creature. Like because like people like can't say Ewok
Okay.
because it's it's like a sentient species. So
Got
creature.
it. Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like more of
Uh,
more dumber.
I get what you're saying. That's a good question. I would probably. It feels like I'm going strictly like the Rebels era, and that's not what I'm trying to do, but probably a Lost Cat. I actually like the design and like the look of a Lost Cat.
Lost Cat
They're
is
they're feisty.
they're feisty. They're fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fun. They're
Like-
fun. Both in
There's the
live
one-
action and
If you guys have been to Galaxy's Edge, there's like the one sleeping in the cage. Like that's like
Oh.
one of the coolest things ever. Yeah.
yeah, no, we haven't been yet, but
No, we need to.
Okay.
yeah.
There is a thing where you can find on the Millennium Falcon a TIE fighter. One of the parts looks like a TIE fighter. And if you go in the app and do a puzzle, you can actually make the Millennium Falcon go kind of crazy and stuff like
Whoa.
the steam comes out. It's cool. But I heard that
There's a mini Falcon on the Falcon too, I thought.
really that's awesome. I saw that when Mark Hamill, like in the original, how he had blue milk, he said it tasted like very icky and just like it's like then I think it was just some dye or something. And it was
I'm sure TJ can attest. It's probably a little bit better at Galaxy's Edge.
yeah,
It's got like a fruit flavor to it,
Yeah.
honestly. Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
slushy.
It's like a smooth. Yeah, it's exactly. It's kind of like a smoothie. Yeah.
nice. And he when he went for the new one where he's like milking the cow and he's like green stuff. It was actually coconut milk. I think it was like coconut milk or something.
Okay.
And he
good.
went to Galaxy's Edge. Like that's way better than what I had for the prequels.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question.
Favorite character.
Okay.
Say it louder,
Favorite
bro.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he heard it.
Okay. Probably. I don't know. That's a tough one. Either I would say Greedo or Max Rebo.
Ooh.
Wow.
I'm a big creature. I'm a big creature. guy.
Wow.
Like,
That's
so, like-
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Greedo.
Greedo's great.
I love when I first saw him.
He's like an Italian little henchman guy. He's so good.
When I first saw
His
him,
fingers.
no, I've always been interested in his voice. Like I'm like, that's very interesting. Like, and it's like, like the first couple songs, that's awesome. And he just dies. I'm like, man, come on.
Man. You know, it was a girl. She was wearing high heels too. Did you know that?
So the person who played Greedo had high heels.
Well, they did two
Different
so-
shots have different pieces.
Yeah, they shot it twice. Like they shot it in England, and then George begged and pleaded and borrowed to get Fox to give him more money, and then they shot more in L.A. I think in L.A. that's when she was a girl. Like she was portrayed. She was a woman actress, but for the height, they put high heels on her, so she can.
No, you just see like Greedo like just walking
And-
with like a high heel.
Max,
He's like,
all right, let the Max Rebo's like the goat, man.
Dude,
he is.
Yeah.
but I heard he plays with his feet.
He does. Yeah.
How, so then his feet has to be his hands, right? Or is he just like,
I mean, kind of.
or does his
kinda.
feet like post off?
I mean,
like,
He's
When
kind of like
I
Sebulba.
played-
It's like Sebulba, like.
then he
I mean, when I
walks
play
up.
my drums, though, I hit my bass pedal or my hi hat pedal with my feet, right?
Yeah.
Like,
True.
so I'm using my feet to play my drums.
Yeah, but his feet is on the. it's-
Max.
Yeah, I'm
and-
not. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
playing my piano with my toes or anything. That's insane. Yeah.
Be great though.
Dude,
That'd be-
but
Yeah.
but
Max
in-
Rebo. Max Rebo's.
but I don't feel like he died though. And
No, Book of Boba. He's living. Max Rebo survived. He
there's
can't
no
die.
way because he's in the corner.
Yeah,
and it's in the center. I understand the blast radius, but he
I
got the most.
I would
least.
fully support a custom T-shirt say Max Rebo lives.
And
know?
you just see him around the corner and just like, oh, he, like,
somehow Max Rebo returns.
but if well, same with Plo Koon. Plo Koon cannot die. That's my thing.
well, he died. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah, he's
no.
dead.
Plo,
yeah.
Plo Koon is still the goat. So
Plo Koon could, okay, in that first couple seconds, okay, my thing is when he got shot down, there's
Yeah.
a couple seconds where he had at least good 5 to 6 seconds coming down, and then the thing
all right,
exploded.
you can write your fanfic where Plo Koon
But if
lives,
Mace- okay.
and then Mace Windu lives, and then you can have a
Okay.
buddy cop movie. Okay.
Okay, but the thing about that if he, do you know how he got out the window?
Yeah.
What about all those cars?
Yeah.
The cars.
I mean,
Like
you're not wrong.
the cars,
He
buildings.
could have hit the cars too.
I know because but you see him go like the wind carries him
Well,
out.
you can write your fanfic on that, but sorry. Okay, last question, TJ.
Okay.
What's something great you're grateful for?
I mean, it sounds tacky because we're talking about Star Wars, but probably the Garrison and the Legion and stuff, right?
Mm.
Like, that's how I met Anna, who's my
Yeah.
significant other, right? Like, that's
She's
how.
swell. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how. I mean, a lot of my really, really close friends are through the Garrison, right? So, like,
Yeah.
I always think like if I just thought Alex was a crazy person and did not do any of the stuff that he told me to do at that time, like, how different would my whole entire life be? Because
That's
it
that's
engulfs so
crazy.
much of
That's
it,
that
you know what I mean?
butterfly
Yeah.
effect. Yeah, that's
like-
like
yeah,
one little change has this huge ripple
It's like
effect.
it's
you know?
like the
Yeah.
it's like all the timelines, like different timelines. It's like
yeah, MCU all
I know.
timeline. Yeah, yeah,
You're right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, you're not wrong because
Yeah.
like any decision. That's why like you are who you are today because of all the things that happened to you, and if one
Right.
of those things changes, you wouldn't be the same person. You know?
no, yeah, be very different.
Yeah, it'd
Yeah.
be very different. That's
and
super
the
cool.
I heard the Iron like
Where
the
we
new
going?
Marvel series though, like is it Iron Man, like the new Iron Man kind of thing with the girl?
Ironheart.
Ironheart.
I heard is everybody does not like. I heard it's like Dookie.
Well, we'll have to see.
I haven't seen it.
Me
I haven't
either.
seen it, so we can't say Dookie until we
I know, but that's what everybody else is saying.
Well, you got to
okay.
form your own opinions,
I
there,
know.
brother.
Mhm.
That's something that we didn't mention with you and Anna at Celebration Chicago with the running of the hoods and
Yeah,
What happened?
yeah. I guess that there's a Wilrow is one of my costumes, right? I didn't
Yeah.
think on the Rebel side of it, yeah, but
Right.
yeah.
What
And
happened?
she's got the ice cream maker.
yeah, Anna dressed up as the ice cream maker,
That's
like a full blown ice cream
That's
maker.
awesome.
Yeah.
We just watched Empire, and I'm like, I paused it. I'm like, there's Wilbur Hood. That's something I need to do. I
Yep.
just like
Like make it
so
like,
good.
You can't actually make it. It's an old
I-
school ice cream
I know,
maker.
I know.
You can fully make it
So,
custom.
so what you're saying is we need to push a bunch of people to become Wilrows and do a running of the hoods at like C2E2 where
Yes.
You just see,
Oh,
like,
where like
I
in
think you
celebration
need to do
it's
one, I
different,
need to
right?
do
Because
one.
enough people know what it is.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Tim's one too,
C2E2 's
right?
So many different fan things. They'd be like, "What the heck?" Yeah, Tim is.
yeah.
I have a sticker on my bottle of Tim and his, like it's just the flight suit, the boots, and all that. Like a lot of the
He's-
pieces, a lot of people
yeah,
already
he's
have,
on-
but
he's
you
on
have
my-
to have a mustache.
Yeah, he's on my
So-
crate. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
on my
the
crate.
sticker.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
yeah. But the funny
Yeah.
thing is that
Ice cream.
no, it would be cool if like you had like a hallway scenario like Empire Strikes Back.
Uh-huh.
It would be cool if you build like the little scene, like you know how Rudy builds like little,
Yeah.
like it would be cool if you build like a little hallway and like you could
For
just,
Cloud City, so we could just do
Like the
we could just
running-
have Wilbur
the-
Hoods on infinite loop, you know.
honestly.
Yeah, just circling all day, like
ice cream.
That would
Like
be
shut
pretty
up the hoods. You know?
No, we're just like doing this.
Oh man. I
yeah,
see
with
it.
the
I
ice
see
cream
it.
makers. Yeah,
Yeah, right, exactly. We'll have Rudy on that right
Yeah,
away.
and
Hey, Bespin Hallway, Cloud City Hallway. We want to just have an infinite loop of.
Or you
Wilbur
can
Hoods.
the
Three-
constant loop of it.
Yeah.
you can like just see like a condo line of them just going like this.
Ice cream. Ice cream. Hey,
It would
man.
be cool
He
if-
was holding Imperial secrets in there. Okay.
I heard it would be cool if you can 3D print. I think you can.
Probably,
You
probably.
you 3D print's awesome.
Yep. All right.
Mhm.
Let's keep on talking about where you're going to go on no more tangents. So thanks again, Space Wizards, Plastic Spacemen, and Rebel Princesses for listening to another episode 219 in the books.
Yep.
Big T, Little T, Star Wars podcast. You can find us on the socials, Big T, Little T podcast, Instagram, BLILT podcast on the X.
BLIT podcast at Twitter.
There you go. Yeah. We're on Blue Sky, Big T Little T podcast, BSKY social. And then find us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Big T Little T. We've been playing some Tony Hawk,
Yes.
some Burnout Paradise. We're playing that a little
Yes.
bit. And some Fortnite
Mhm.
whenever we can. So, TJ, where can people find you, my friend?
I don't really do a lot of socials. They exist, but I don't do them.
Hmm.
They're taco_Sunday on all of them. Sunday like the day.
Yeah.
But if you go and look at it, it probably hasn't been any posts in like 2-3 years. So, don't expect a reply or anything if you message me on there or do anything because
It's
they're kind of dead in the water. But
yeah.
yeah. But if you're trying to get in the Legion or have any questions about any of that stuff, my last name Wanagus, MWG@gmail. That's the email to get in touch with me, and I can get you in touch with whoever you need.
There you go. There you go.
Stuff.
See?
Yeah.
You're on that one. You're on that one.
That one, yeah. That one
Yeah.
that goes to my phone. I get that all day, every day.
There you go.
Yeah, a lot of people, like, I like how you're trying to spread out more of, like, social, just Facebook, so it's not like everybody has to download Facebook to get out there, so.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, TJ, thank you so much for being on the show. It was awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we
you
could
guys.
probably
Yeah,
talk another 2 hours about World War Hood, but we gotta.
absolutely. Yeah.
We could talk about that. That's the new podcast. We can do like World War Hood, and
just right.
every week we talk about a different ice cream.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Hey, so we got stickers. We want to hear from you. So comment, tweet, rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that stuff. Email us at bigtlittlepodcast@gmail.com if you want to drop us a question or give us a rating, and we will throw swag right in your face. Woo! We like swag. Next time we'll probably talk about Star Wars or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Yeah.
We got a lot of ideas about ranking. You love talking about ranking and S tiers and
F tiers.
F tiers and all that stuff. So now remember,
Truly wonderful the mind of a child is.
and may the force be with you always. Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye, guys.
Big T, Little T bonus. So Trent and I went to see Jurassic World Rebirth a couple weeks ago over the 4th of July weekend, and we just wanted to do a quick recap of what we thought. So a little extra bonus here. Hope you enjoy it, and may the force be with you always. Bye. Big T, Little T.
Stop.
Sup, dude? We just saw Jurassic Park Rebirth. Brother. With Grandpa. Grandpa's all about facts. Facts. Yeah, Grandpa was like, yo, this couldn't happen. And I was like, yeah, you're not wrong. But what did you think, bro? I liked it.
I liked it.
Yeah.
But there were certain parts that I did not like.
Yeah, okay. What are those certain parts you didn't like?
The certain parts I did not like was the climate scene was fun, but it was not my favorite part.
Okay. Okay.
The scene where what's it called? I think that's it. The pterodactyl part was good, but
It was like, yeah.
like some of the the guy I did not like. One of my least favorite character of the thing was
the business guy?
yeah, he's kind of
Yeah.
whatever. But
Yeah.
he tried to murder some kid.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a slime ball.
No, attempted. That's attempted. Would that be attempted murder?
Sure, yeah. I mean, well, yeah.
He
He didn't, I wouldn't say attempted murder. He just like, well, she's gonna fall. Dude, Spinosaurus in the water? Legit.
D-Rex legit.
Legit. He's like a beluga whale and a rancor, like, had a baby and like, hello!
Dude, honestly.
Yeah, he was awesome looking. He was like very
Intimidating. That's
intimidating,
that's
yeah.
my favorite dinosaur now. Because from it's just a cool concept of
It is a very cool concept. But like my thing was, especially with the pterodactyl, big whatever he was called,
bigger than an F.
like yeah, F-16. That's what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, well, who's the native people? They were like in an Indiana Jones temple for a second. I'm just like, dude, who's these natives that are hanging out in dinosaur
Dude, they were on something.
Isla Shluba-Duba-Duba, whatever it was that, you know.
No, it was
It was aliens.
I'm just saying.
It was aliens hanging out with the dinosaurs, yeah. Yeah, but it was good. I mean, I think a lot of it, they had a lot of same beats as the original Jurassic Park. Like we got the big sauropods with the whips, and it was very similar, like the Brachiosaurus.
I forgot about that part.
And yeah, which was awesome. They're having like little snuggly wuggly and.
But I wish. Is that a Cybertruck?
That is a.
No, that's Tesla.
Tesla.
But it looks like.
It looked like a Cybertruck.
Not because of the width, because of
Yeah.
the whatever the lights.
Yeah. Oh, hold on 1 second. Okay, moment of it was a hyperspace transmission there, a little galactic whatever.
The Brachiosaurus thing.
Yeah, the so
But
this big old sauropod and
But my thing is, I wish the tail actually made a sound.
dude, the size of that tail would have made a whoosh.
It would have made a
It would have made like a whip.
because of it's like kind of like a mini, like an actual whip.
How cool would it sound if he was like moving his whip and it would made like this almost like thunder, because like that's one of like it's either the Brontosaurus, I think in Latin it means like thunder lizard or something like that. Wouldn't it be cool if it like was like whoosh, like make this huge like thunder lightning thing? So
whips actually make a mini sonic boom, so that but the sheer amount of force that probably would have happened, honestly, if he was defending something.
Yeah, it was good. Not my favorite, not the worst.
So it's like
what if we're gonna rank this?
an average is a C.
Ooh, a C?
But that's an average. You said
I know. What? Well, it's low B. Low B?
B minus.
I mean,
B minus.
B, right, a low B.
B minus.
Yeah, a B minus. That's a B minus, yeah. I mean, first time is a first go. I love the ones with Chris Pratt, Jurassic World,
He's just awesome.
He's just awesome. I mean, there's fun parts, Little girl remind me like Dora Explorer with her little monkey, little.
Dude, now you're saying she is.
No, I'm just saying that's what it reminded me. She had a little backpack with the little treats and little dinosaurs hanging out with them. It was funny.
Yeah,
It was funny. I mean, there were some great parts. But
I wish there was Chris Pratt, but.
yeah, I wish there was Chris Pratt and Dr. Allen.
Yeah. Chris Pratt's dad actually, I think, worked on in the original Jurassic Park, in the scene with the Velociraptors in the kitchen. You see his hand for a millisecond, like not a millisecond, but like less than a second. You see some kind of hand in the back.
That's Chris Pratt's dad's hand.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard.
You gotta be watching. You're watching too many YouTube shorts, brother.
I am read other stuff.
You are right on a lot of things. Yes, you are. Unusual random stuff. I don't see Chris Pratt's dad hand showing up at Jurassic Park.
But he's controlling the Velociraptor behind the door.
Oh, okay, yeah, because they used Stan Winston and in ILM. So Stan Winston did all the puppets and ILM did all the dinosaurs, the other CGI dinosaurs. Yeah. But then they totally erased like everything that when the dinosaurs, they basically said, okay, all the dinosaurs evaded, but then they all died because they have to go back to warmer temperatures. Which
that makes sense though.
It makes sense. But then like there's that part where like Chris Pratt's like taking those, like he was being like a cowboy and like wrangling those people or the dinosaurs, and yeah, he was like, it was a winter and stuff, but
yeah,
whatever.
But they're also in Alaska too, I think.
We also got the whole movie about prehistoric locusts, so that was the last one. So this one I think was better than that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Anyways, there you go. B minus.
Yep.
B minus. And Grandpa's right. Like this one time, this like guy fell, and he would have died.
Yeah.
But he kept his glasses on,
Purposely.
and the parachute came down. And was like, "Here you go, sir. Here's your little blood sample."
Yeah.
It's just, it's like some of those stuff is like, okay, come on, man, you know.
Could done a little bit better.
Yeah, the whatever, you know. But yeah, overall enjoyable. I mean, it's a popcorn movie, you know. So, all right, Big T, Little T, signing off. Peace.
Peace.
Thanks, lady. She's the best, isn't she? The
Yeah,
best.
she's the best.
All right. Okay, ready? You ready?
Yeah.
TJ, you ready?
Sure. Yeah.
Good. Awesome. All right.